Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. You guys are gonna love this video, okay? You guys have been asking about doing the foundation, a more detailed video on the foundation for my sew-ins. So I decided to use my thick, long-haired sister. That is who we have in this video today. That is who my model is today, y'all. It's my sister, okay? I know you guys are gonna try to say something slick about her ends. I know she needs to get them clipped. We did not do that this time, but the next time when she does a silk press, we will be clipping her ends. They aren't that bad, but she does need to get them clipped, and I'm just now seeing it in this video. So we're gonna just jump right into the video. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure you go and subscribe right now. And if you have not hit the notification bell, then make sure you hit that as well, so you can be updated every time I upload a video, child, because I'm about to be active. And I appreciate you guys for sticking with me and remaining loyal to my channel, though I have been gone for a little bit too long. So she's starting off with washed and blow dried hair. So what I did there was I made a part where she wanted her hair to be parted at, and then I go on each side of that part and see if her leave out is thick enough to cover my hand. And I just continue that same method all the way around her perimeter that she wants to leave out, so that way it can cover up the tracks. Because the most important thing to having a seamless sew-in and to having a sew-in that you can pull up in a ponytail and all of the above is you want to make sure that you leave out enough. Okay, you got to be able to cover that track, honey. You cannot be showing tracks out here in these streets. And so that's the perfect way to make sure that you are covering up the track. You got to use your hand as a guide. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, honey, you need to subscribe right now, okay? Be sure that you are a part of this beauty squad, a part of the family. So that product right there is Texture ID. No, this is not a sponsored video. I am not getting paid to say any of this, okay? But I absolutely love that product. That Texture ID, I just started using that on my own hair, and I love how moisturized it keeps my hair, and I don't have to re-moisturize my hair as often because of how just creamy and thick and the consistency. Everything is on point with that product. So I do use that in all of my clients' hair when they're getting a sew-in done, just to moisturize their hair before I start to braid. So these braids that I'm doing right now, they're called anchor braids. This braid is the main braid to the sew-in. This is how you're gonna start your sew-in. I know I'm a little bit out of view, but as you guys can see, that's her leave out up there that's twisted. And those two braids, the anchor braids on each side, is gonna be right outside of her leave out. And that's gonna just pretty much cover up all those tracks underneath it once the hair is added in there. So you want to make sure those braids are nice and tight. Sorry. Make sure they're nice and tight, and make sure that you have them small. You don't want to. The anchor braids should not be thick. They should not be really fat. Make sure you make them as flat as you can by not braid them tight, but not super tight where it's getting like a thick braid. I hope that makes sense. It's getting like a thick braid. I don't know, whatever, you guys know what I mean, okay? So just make sure your braids aren't too big. She has really thick hair, so these braids on her are like a medium size. I do those two braids, the anchor braids, I do those small, And then that first braid going around, I make sure that's small as well. And then the ones in the middle, those braids are, they're like medium size, which is fine because she has a lot of hair. So I got to make sure I can get all that hair in there, honey, okay? There is a method that I use to having my braids be flatter, because that's the key. You got to make your braids flatter, and it's a whole method behind doing that. If you guys would like to see a video on how to make your braids flatter so that way it can give you that flat sew-in, then make sure you comment that below. But just, you can't, when you're braiding the hair, you can't knit it together super tight like you would regular braids that everybody would see. These type of braids, they got to be close but not super close. It is so hard to explain, guys. I would probably have to do another video for you guys and show you how to do the braids flatter. But as you can tell, my braids are super flat. You see what I mean? Like, they're not bulging out. They're just like flat type of braids, which is what you want to do when you're trying to get that flat sew-in look, okay? All right, so you braid all the way to the end, and then so my nephew is popping his little head up in this video. He was at the salon with his mother as well. So if y'all see his little head popping up, just know that that's my nephew. But so you braid the hair all the way to the end, and then I'm gonna use a crochet needle to crochet it through, because I like my sew-ins to be super, I mean hella flat. And in order to have it hella flat, you got to make sure you're not doing too much to that foundation. So that way you just putting the hair on top of the braids and sewing it down, and you don't have too much bulging stuff around it. Like some people like to just sew down their braid. I don't do that. I don't sew down my braid. I just use a crochet hook needle to pull it through and latch it through the braids. And I'm still making sure it's super flat when I'm doing it, because I don't want it to have any bulge in it at all whatsoever. So I am making sure that I am following some type of method to crocheting this braid in, just so y'all know. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. If you guys like this video, please go down, show me some love down in the comment section below, or like this video. There is a follow-up video to this one. It's just a detailed video on how to do the tracks, or how to lay the tracks. So if you guys are interested in that video, then make sure you go down in the description box below and click on that link that I'm going to place down in there as well. If you guys want this product that I am putting on the scalp, which controls any itching, I'll leave that also down in the description box below. Alright beauties, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!